The magic of childhood melodies, why they stick with us. Have you ever stopped to think about why the tunes from your childhood linger in your mind long after the details of your daily life fade away? It's fascinating, isn't it? According to Steffen Herff, the head of the Sydney Music, Mind and Body Lab at the Sydney Conservatorium of Music, music has a unique ability to resist the passage of time in our memories. These cherished musical moments often come with vivid recollections of sights, sounds, and feelings, even decades later. We recently reached out to the ABC Classic audience, inviting them to share their favorite classical pieces from their childhood, and the responses were heartwarming. Many fondly remembered classics like Peter and the Wolf, Bolero, and festive favorites such as the Nutcracker Suite. For many, these melodies are tied to precious memories spent with family, attending concerts, playing instruments together, or simply enjoying records at home. ***, the power of storytelling in music ***. Music often becomes a gateway to a larger world, especially when it's paired with a story. Take Sergei Prokofiev's Peter and the Wolf, for instance. This enchanting tale is narrated, introducing characters through musical instruments. The flute represents the bird, strings embody Peter, and horns depict the wolf. Over the years, many renowned artists, including Sean Connery and David Bowie, have lent their voices to this beloved story. One listener, Judy, shared, "I loved the themes of the characters as a child, and I still do." Sue reminisced about her father bringing home a collection of children's opera records in the 1950s, with her favorite being The Little Bull, featuring Bizet's March of the Toreadors from Carmen. Meanwhile, Machka and her brother would use their favorite tunes as the backdrop for the stories they created together. Dr. Herff wasn't surprised by the abundance of musical stories that resonate with audiences. He explained that the combination of narratives and mental imagery alongside music helps to keep those memories alive and vibrant. Many listeners also recalled catchy tunes from radio and television shows. Gregory discovered Gioacchino Rossini's William Tell Overture through the Bugs Bunny show in the early 1960s, while Warwick fondly remembered marching around to his own lyrics of Edward Elgar's Pomp and Circumstance from Sesame Street. Samuel still thinks of the operatic Orange whenever he hears Bizet's Habanera, a delightful memory from the same show. ***, emotional connections to music ***. Emotions play a crucial role in how we form and recall our musical memories. The songs we hear during our formative years, when our emotions are particularly sensitive, often evoke a strong sense of nostalgia. Memories tied to shared experiences, like playing music with parents or attending a concert for the first time, are especially powerful. Dr. Herff notes, these memories are very meaningful, and the memory system has a preferential treatment for them. Listeners often shared musical favorites that they enjoyed with family members, friends, or teachers. Chrissy cherished the Mendelssohn duets sung by her parents, accompanied by her grandmother. Melanie fondly recalled her father's love for Mozart's Ein Klein Nacht music, which filled their evenings. Teresa described the thrill of hearing the canons in Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture during her first concert trip to London at just 5 years old. Some even remembered their first musical performances, like Erna, who played one of the brooms in Paul Dukas' The Sorcerer's Apprentice during primary school. Others shared how their childhood music experiences inspired them to pursue instruments or singing as adults. Dr. Herff explained why these musical memories shine so brightly in our minds. Unlike words, faces, or even photographs, which can fade over time, music, poetry, and art seem to escape this pattern of forgetting. This really highlights some of the remarkable properties the arts can have, he said. This is encouraging news for parents who wish to nurture a love of music in their children. ABC Classic Drive presenter Vanessa Hughes shared, "My daughter was quite besotted with Prokofiev's Peter and the Wolf, listening and dancing to a recorded narration I made for her. It's at the top of my list for music that I hope she holds onto and shares with her own world in time." So, the next time you hear a familiar tune from your childhood, take a moment to reflect on the memories it brings back. Those melodies are more than just notes, they are the soundtrack of our lives.